Hello everybody. June 24th, hell yeah, 24, let's go! My name is Ostentatious24, and welcome back to Shuffle. Oh, the islands of Japan had officially entered the full-fledged rainy season, so it wasn't a surprise that it was raining again today. We're just gonna jump right into it. No time to waste! With the chaos of the previous day, nobody wanted to fall into that trap again. Everyone had their umbrellas and hurried out of the classroom as soon as school ended. On days like these, I don't feel like going anywhere but home after class. Gazed out of the gloom and mumbled to myself. I left alone in this rain to stock up on groceries. I was reminded yet again how grateful I was to her. Man, I wish the rainy season would just end already. People who actually like the rain must be Oh, I see how it is. Is that what everyone thinks of me? I get it! That's why nobody watches these, that's why nobody loves me! Okay, I'm fake crying. But I mean, I do. I love the rain. It's so fun and beautiful and lots of good music. And like one of my favorite songs from Undertale is probably the little waterfall. Ding, 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 ding. That's like drops of rain on the umbrella or something. I can't remember. It was played on a piano and something that really helps me work is listening to Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven with rain in the background. It's just so soothing and comforting, and just it helps me focus and just laser down and get to work and get stuff done. I need to play that more often. I haven't been focusing on a lot of my projects and stuff. That would totally help. I'm so scatterbrained. But yeah, I love the rain. I won't apologize for it. I am not. Well, I had a gloomy streak, a very depressed era of my life. And I've never really been, well, I got pessimistic then too. I've never really seen myself as a pessimist or an optimist. I've always, the glass isn't half full, it's not half empty, it's just half. I've always been kind of in the middle ground, like the gray area, not black or white. A realist, trying to see both sides of the fence, right? Try to see all angles to anything. There's good things and there's bad things, and you just gotta roll with it, because that's life and that's the world. But then a lot of things happened in college. A lot of things that I talked about to a degree in my first Super Powwow, and at some point whenever I'm not a bubble-blowing baby and have time to work on the second one, would like to talk about to an extent there, which is going to be primarily about depression and abuse and various other things I had to deal with. Okay, anyways, sorry about that. But how dare you, Rin? I am not! I'd like to think I still have bouts of depression, so I'll have bouts of gloomy, but I don't think I'd see myself as a pessimist anymore. I'm very in the middle. And I won't bog down the video with the details. I have on too many other videos, like the last couple episodes of Higurashi and Slay the Princess. No, not Slay the Princess. The Non-Existence of You and Me. Those were the right games for that kind of conversation. This is not the right kind of game for that kind of conversation. Ugh. So yeah, moving on. No, I'm not pessimistic. You're pessimistic and gloomy. You smelt it, you dealt it, Rin. Will the rain stop as soon as I said that? Of course not! Since I brought my umbrella, might as well head home. Gaze at the view a little longer or go home? That is a tough call. I should save it. Save and quit. Goodbye! No, I'm kidding. Well, create a new save, I suppose, and then that one. We're gonna go home, so I'm gonna continue on this one. I can make a branching video. That might be a fun way. I thought about that after the last one. I was like, it was probably too long, but I thought it was kind of a cool and fun, clever idea to explore both routes. I should have done that from the get-go. Having different videos connecting, like a lot of content creators tend to do that. Like, oh, this video will take you to another thing, another episode. Oh, this one will take you. I've tried that with some things, like my voting videos, but no dice. Doesn't get really well received. Doesn't get too many views or anything. Not that I'm hunting down views. I look at views to see what people are more so interested in or not. And to what extent should I? How deep should I delve into a game or series or something, right? Of which I've tried to do less of. I should just do videos just because I love making videos and I have fun with it. I feel like I've lost sight of that a little bit, this past year at least. Of which, going back to the talk of depression, that's when I finally got over that hill, was when I started making YouTube videos. At one point I was just like, this will be the last thing I say on the subject. I just felt like, just one day I'm like, you know what? I'm good. Literally that was the thought in my head. It was like something just snapped off in my head. I'm like, I'm good. I've been depressed long enough. I think I'm finally over it, and I'm finally ready to actually get my groove on a little bit. Which was, 10 years. It was 10 years of stewing in that nonsense, but you know what? Yeah, some people take a little longer than others. There's just no shame in it. No shame in how long some may take over others. Where was I going with that? I don't remember. Point being, I've been in a better headspace since in the past 2 years. But at the same time, I felt myself kind of slip back every so often, and that's also, I've noticed, tied into, like, on the days that I'm a little more depressed, I worry about what other people think and like and dislike of my videos, and that it might depress me more, unfortunately. So that's also why I'm trying to stop looking at, I talked about that in a powwow channel update recently. I was like, I need to stop doing that for my own sanity, and I should just get back into doing games and videos because I love them, which is why we're finishing Shuffle. I refuse to let this series just get cut off and die down. We're finishing this, damn it. Even if we only do one route, even though I had planned on like 2 or 3, but it is what it is. There's no point in my linger around any longer. Time to go home. I picked up my bag and sluggishly stood up. I said goodbye to the classmates who were still there and left the classroom. Just go home and tackle the homework like I should. Ah! I almost read that as dad. I think my brain just mashed those together. My dad started out in such low spirits. My day had started out in such low spirits. Oh, right, that was... So we're continuing from that one. That's the same point I reloaded from. Okay, well then. I'm tired of my shirt and collar. Ooh, that's more fan service. Oh god. At least this isn't the rated R version of the game. Was it because of that one scene that had been etched in my memory yesterday? I actually don't know if there... I feel like there is, but I don't think it was available on Steam. Which is why there's not going to be any funny business on this playthrough. But I think there is a funny business version of the game, but I don't know. And I also, before I started this episode, tried, because for one of these future episodes, I'd like to provide a link so that people can play the game for themselves. But unfortunately, it's a little hard. because it was removed from Steam a few years ago, and if people are interested in the game, I'd like to provide it a way for them to play it outside of buying it straight out of Japan, and then it's not in English. Some of the sequels, I mentioned that before, probably are on Steam, but they're Japanese only. I don't know why they decided to go that route. It's sad. This is such a lovely game, but yes, I'm trying to figure out a way to provide people if they want to play it for themselves. Ah! A second sigh. Sighing apparently makes your life shorter, so if I keep this up, I'd probably run out of life today. Well, dear God, with all the... God, oh my God, I don't even want to imagine how much I sigh on top of all the panic attacks I've had throughout my life, especially my adult life. God, I don't want to imagine how much I've cut my life short. I'm a man too. There's no way I could keep calm the day after encountering such situation. Fwump! Suddenly I bump into someone's back. It's dangerous to walk without looking in front of you after all. I think my body's rejecting me. Felt like I was gonna burp in the... Ugh. Oh, excuse me! I wonder who this is. I have two guesses. Looked up to apologize, and there she was! Yep. That was my first guess.
Rin!
Asa Senpai! She really made me feel a sense of fate. Well, it's very generous of you yesterday.
Stop!
The way she said stop.
Stop! Don't say another word! Did you just forget what happened yesterday? Got it!
Yes! Surrender to her threatening attitude and could only nod. Asa Senpai barely seemed to notice my reaction.
でも、傘に関してはお礼言っておくわね。ありがとう。Well, I did want to thank you for offering me your umbrella, so thanks.
The hint of bashfulness, she gave me a great big smile. No, I mean, it was on the way!
けど、リンちゃん家から僕の家ってかなり道違ったと思うのよね。Like I said yesterday, my house is in the opposite direction of yours.
The senpai chuckled at me as I scratched my head and looked the other way to avoid her eyes. Am I on the Asa route now, dang it? Should I have just waited around? Ooh, fine. We're committed.
Rin, you just dashed home after that too.
Whoops, wrong voice. Of course, who would be able to stay much longer in that kind of situation?
You're such a boy, Rin.
Well, it was unfortunate that I couldn't eat the snacks you made. Sounds like a bad idea.
Then why don't we continue where we left off yesterday? I'm free.
I'm sorry, I really shouldn't today. It'd be awkward for a guy to visit a girl's place 2 days in a row.
You're adorable, Rin. I'm not the defenseless type who gets easily taken advantage of, you know.
How besides defenseless would anyone describe yesterday, Sensei? Given my status as a previous offender, I chose not to say anything. Given my... Whoops. 3 days! 3 whole days! Damn! Okay. When I saw by Kaide's room in the morning, she seemed like she was looking for something. What are you doing, Kaide? Just a little...
Good morning, Rin. I'm getting out all my old clothes.
Old clothes? Are you taking them to the flea market?
No, I was just thinking they might fit right on her.
Fit who? I have 3 guesses. I don't think it's gonna need that many. Oh god, her music started. No. Hey, not bad. It looks pretty good.
I'm glad you think so too, Rin.
What do you think, Primula? Are they comfortable? That's adorable. She looks like a doll. Head pat, 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 pat.
They're not bad.
Wow, she actually replied with positive feedback. She must really like them. Nothing! No! Only head pats.
サ
Okay.
イズがちょうどぴったりだったんですよ。
You over there. You over there. Don't get any funny ideas, you. Viewer number 3. Whoever's the third person to watch this video, I see you. I'm kidding. So glad to hear that. Oh, whoops.
I'm so glad to hear that. They're hand-me-downs from me, but they fit perfectly on her.
That's great. Primula didn't bother listening to us. She just raised her arms up and down to check out her white blouse. So that means there was a time when Kaede used to be Primula's size.
私も結構ちっちゃい方でしたから。I used to be pretty small as a child.
It's hard to believe looking at the size of your breasts now. When I said that, Kaide's face turned red.
今はもう少し育ちましたから。
It's a little weird and why, well, especially with the video I recorded yesterday. Whoa, what? Oh, I didn't record nothing yesterday. Oh, just spoilers. Nope, not saying nothing. Sippy sip for my water. Nope, nothing. Nope, I'm not saying nothing. November. What? No, that was nothing. November. What? No, I need another sip of November. November. Oh my god, I must be a cold. Sippy sip for my dragon fruit strawberry flavored water. I call it the dragon's blood. It is delicious. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, nothing. You've heard nothing. What? Nothing. Who? February? I don't know. What does February have to do with now? God, I hate that month. Stupid Valentine's Day is the worst holiday ever. Why would you bring that up? How dare you, viewer number 3? You're on my list, Mr. or Mrs.
I grew up a little since then.
Embarrassed Kaede hurriedly covered her chest with both hands. Sorry, that's not what I meant. I was just reminiscing about back then.
Sure.
Kaede kept silent. It's entirely my fault, but still awkward. Well, anyway, since Primula isn't familiar with the town yet, I thought we could go for a walk.
そうですね。はい。気をつけてきてください。Oh, yes. Okay, take care out there.
We're only taking a walk through the neighborhood. No need to worry. Of course, I smiled as I took Primula's hand to escape from the room.
外行くの。
Oh god, this is gonna be bad. There's bad news bears all around.
We're going out.
Yeah, sorry, had to be done. Come take a walk with
うち
me.
に構わない。外の空気。
Look where this is going. We're gonna run into his stupid friend that likes these kinds of tropes. Ugh.
I don't mind. I like the air outside.
Okay. She didn't show any emotion as usual, but she said so. Smiled with mixed feelings and opened the door that led to the world outside. So how are you getting used to this realm? Like a typical afternoon on a day off, the streets were bustling with people. We slowly made our way up the road, weaving our way through the people passing by. Primula in her white blouse still stood out among all the young people out that day. Sure. I think I mixed those words up, but it sounds right, I think, maybe. His turn as people walked past, eager for a glimpse of the girl who looked like a doll.
別に今までと変わらない。
This is nothing new.
As always, her words carried not a speck of emotion. Primula ignored all the looks and continued to walk. With her by my side, it looked as if I was walking with a doll. How did it compare with the demon
特に
realm?
何も。
Nothing special.
I see. She's completely unapproachable. She could work on her tone of voice just a little more. Primula, are you not interested in the human realm at all?
興味がないわけじゃない。
It's not that I'm not interested.
Oh, okay. It's a little disappointed at her quick response. Should have asked earlier in that case. There's a place you're curious about, you should tell me. I'll take you if I can. Well, it would have to be around this neighborhood. Places a student could get to in a day on their own were pretty limited, come to think of it.
場所。
The place.
Huh?
リンと初めて会った場所。
The place where I first met you, Ring.
Met me? Watch her expressionless face nod once, yes. Where I first met Primula. Oh yeah, it was at the arcade. Remember you looking intently at the prize catcher machine. Alright, straight ahead anyway, let's go. Oop. Got a little distracted, my apologies. Or, wait, there we go. Okay. Wasn't doing nothing. Good. It was here, wasn't it? Primo looked around restlessly and tried up to the arcade in front of us. She then looked at the prize catcher machine placed in the store front.
Not these.
Drawn in by these words, I stood behind Primula to look into the prize catcher machine. Inside it was packed with stuffed dolls and characters from a trendy new dating sim. Something about 5 girls who start to forget the main character who's fascinated by cherry blossoms on a hill. 5 girls who start to forget the main character who's fascinated by... That sounds like... something I was gonna say Clannad, but that's not right. What a weird crossover that would be. Woo! Shuffle X Clannad, let's go! Especially since I'm starting to air them on the same days now. Well, it sounds familiar, but I don't think it's that. There's a big focus on cherry blossoms and Clannad, but that's not it. Well, I'm sure they refill them with the next set of prizes as soon as they're gone.
じゃあいい
Then, never mind.
Primo seemed to have lost interest and quickly pulled away from the prize catcher machine. Oh, you were interested in the prizes inside the machine that time, not the game
も
itself?
うないからいい
They're gone now. Let's go.
Something that caught Primo's interest. Wonder what had been in that machine that day. Too bad they're gone now. Where do you want to go next?
別に行く必要ないから
That's just depressing. Talking about me being depressing? Me? Gosh, ugh. It's not even raining today. And she's all robotic and stuff.
Nowhere. We don't have to go anywhere.
You didn't have to reject me that readily. Fell deep in thought for a moment at this. In that case, well, just walk around a bit more. We ended up just taking a typical ordinary walk. She did to take care before we left, but... What? Oh. Oh, no. I am not okay with this! I know where this is going! Ugh. We push on. Never even entered my mind to worry about this. An abrupt downpour of rain as if someone was illustrating the phrase coming down in buckets. We were both stuck under the eaves of a store in the shopping district. The commotion on Komorebi Street had by now disappeared. Just 10 minutes ago, the sky had been a bright blue, while that blue had been swallowed up along with the bustle around the town by the dark black clouds. So clear just a moment ago. Mishap occurred because we had underestimated the rainy season. So I was kept running into this situation at school. I should have known better to always be prepared with a folding umbrella. Doesn't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon. Sky above was shrouded in dark clouds, and it seemed like the rain wasn't going to stick around for a while. Primula, be sure to take a hot bath as soon as we get home. Don't want you to catch a cold. No! Okay, good. It's not super see-through. Ugh. Oh, head pats, all the head pats. Then everything stopped at that moment. My train of thought screeched to a halt, and I couldn't help but gaze at the view in front of me. However, from the rain, the white blouse was sticking to her skin. Although she was still very young, the 2 months in sight revealed that she was in fact a woman. I knew I was wrong, but I couldn't tear my eyes away. You sicko! You're not wearing underwear! Oh god, no. Despite my unintentional remark, Primo continued to show no emotion.
それ
What's that?
I should have expected that, I guess. Even though they certainly weren't small enough to say she didn't need anything. As big as Mayumi's, probably. Oh, he said that out loud.
What are?
Nothing, don't worry about it! Well, I tried, I couldn't keep my eyes away. I am keeping my eyes focused on just the words. Nope, I refuse, even if it is a censored version. Definitely couldn't give Itsuki a hard time about it anymore. What can I say? I'm a healthy boy after all. Well, that's fair. Kind of, sort of, I guess. I don't know. In any case, I made a mental note to send her underwear shopping our next day off. Ugh. Oh my god, we're just flying through the days. It's been 2 more days. The doorbell suddenly rang during the busiest time in the morning before we headed to school. Who can that be this early in the morning?
I'll go get the door.
If they're selling something, don't feel bad turning them down. Will I your Girl Scout cookies? I stopped doing the dishes and was about to head for the door when Primula interjected.
Don't worry,
Oops, she's still talking.
it's for me.
For you, Remo.
No. Excuse me. With no further explanation, Primula left the dining room. As if in exchange, a jolly figure burst into the room. Yeah, I figured as much.
やあやあ、りんちゃん、かえでちゃん。
What I say?
に励んでいるかな
What I say? No Girl Scout cookies! Orin Kaede. Well, that's just rude. Full of youthful energy this morning, I hope.
ああ、申し訳ないけど、勝手に上がらせてもらったよ。励んでたなら悪かったね。
Please pardon me for letting myself in. I'm sorry if I interrupted anything. I didn't even want to bother asking what he meant.
急ですまないが、今日から1週間ばかり、プリムラをまた預かるよ。
Forgive me for the short notice, but I'll be taking Primula with me for a week or so. Taking her? Is
いや
something
大したこ
wrong?
とじゃない。プリムラがこちらの世界に来てからもう10日だからね。それによる影響が何かしら出てないかを調べるのさ。
Ooh, it's nothing serious. 10 days have passed since Primula moved to this realm, so we're gonna examine her for any changes that may have occurred. That was a very... That was
何を
an
言ったとこ
intentional
ろで
James kind of
あの
laugh.
子が人工生命体であること、それから最高の魔力を持った存在であることは変わらない。
The fact is, she is a clone. She's also an existence who holds within her the ultimate power of
あの子の世
magic.
界への影響、世界のあの子への影響、それを調べてみる必要があるのさ。
Her influence on the world and the world's influence on her. These are things that we must closely examine.
見たところ特に問題はなさそうだから心配することもないと思うけれどね。
Well, it looks to me like there aren't any issues, so there's most likely nothing to worry about. Is Primula aware of
も
this?
ちろん言ってある。ま、これはあの子が人間界に多少なりともとどまるための儀式みたいなものだ。
Of course I've told her. Think of it as a ritual she has to go through in order to stay in the human realm. It is true. Primula was originally created for a research experiment. For those that forgot! So that meant any changes due to environmental factors were highly significant for those researching her. For Primula to live in the human realm must have been a minimum requirement for her to go through these mandatory examinations.
その検査っ
She,
て
but
どれくらいかかるんですか？
he just said about a week, about 10 days.
How long will these examinations take?
まあ状況によって多少の変化はあるけれど、多分 4,5 日くらいだろうね。
Well, I mean, I did just say, but I'm glad you asked. Well, it varies slightly based on the situation, but I would assume around 4 to 5 days.
5 days.
Whoops, I didn't mean to click. I didn't know she was still talking. We felt a sense of loneliness after growing accustomed to our lifestyle with Primula. With perfect timing, Primula came back then. In one hand, she held the black flag the old king had given her, but she had gone to her room to pack up her minimal belongings.
では行くぞ、プリムラ。
Shall we be off then, Primula?
See you later.
Okay, we'll be here waiting for
つ
you.
けてくださいね。Please take care.
Primula kept her face blank and readily disappeared as if she was going out to play somewhere.
いきなりすぎて実感湧きませんね。It happened so suddenly. It doesn't feel like it really happened yet.
She appeared without warning and disappeared without warning. Could we please find a middle ground? School bell echoed through the building to inform us that the morning session has officially ended. Just like this video. I think that's a good place to stop. Hopefully I wasn't reading through those too fast. I felt like I was just going like a freaking locomotive, just plowing through all the dialogue. I didn't mean to. I just was I just happened to be going real fast. I'm terribly sorry if I was going too fast. But at the same time, maybe that makes up for my talking too much at the beginning and then about all the other things and such as. We shall continue on that one the next time. So yes, that is all for now. Hopefully you continue to enjoy Shuffle for those of you that watch. I will continue to do this for you lovely lads and or ladies that watch this. I refuse to let any series just die off on this channel. Ever! I will always finish whatever series I start on, no matter what it takes. It just is a matter of when as to versus yeah. Some things take me a little while, especially if I'm in the middle of a lot of other projects and stuff and such as. But we do what we can, so. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and or evening. Oh god, why am I so far on Primula? Not Noreen or Correa, or I'd probably prefer one of these three. Oh no. Oh no, she's losing the race! Ugh, hate it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching! I hope you have a lovely day and evening, and until next time, whatever it is I may do, I hope to see you then. Farewell!